Welcome back, and let's talk sugar now. And there have been various reports on how the sugar production this time around could see a decline. Remember, to begin with, it was a delayed start to crushing, and there is expectations, and there are various reports that the crushing could be ending early as well. There are losses that the street is facing in sense of Maharashtra, Karnataka, even UP for that matter. Over the weekend, a lot of sugar industry joined in together, and AISTA has come out with a report on what really could be a number to begin with for this year's season. Praful Vithalani is chairman at AISTA, and he joins us on the show now. Mr. Vithalani, hi. We have various numbers coming in from various sugar associations, agencies, and it does feel like it's going to be a lesser sugar production this year as compared to previous year. But has the gathering over the weekend, which was led by you, been able to come to a stronger number?
Yeah, actually, every year we don't have a physical meeting. This year was a unique, and we had a seminar physical at Bombay, where all various sugar mills, then FMCG, then all MNC companies were there, and they have given their view. We have said we are not here to give you the number today, but we will give you after 2 days. But here we are to listen you since we are confused. The way the difference was coming from 28.5 and our number was coming 26.5, we had this seminar, and yesterday we again had our crop committee meeting, and now we are with our number first time in this season. As usual, that is in the last week of the January. We are looking Maharashtra and Karnataka losing 25% production because of the the heavy capacity extended, and crushing capacities are very high, so it is a very small season likely to be, as well as government's right step of giving 4 million ton permission for ethanol blending. So yes, the season looking 25% lower for sugar in Maharashtra, Karnataka, and 15% lower in UP because of some disease in the cane. And yes, we are looking at 17% down all over India, from 31.9 to 26.52 million ton of sugar in India.
So, well, it is lower production, and we've seen prices gain up on the back of that. The prices also have gained on the back of expectation that India would start to sell its sugar soon after that notification of 1 million ton of export has been allowed. International markets saw that news and now have reverted back to where it was. The Indian markets as well seem to be stabilizing slowly. How would you look at that?
See, international market came down with a hype. And since the March month works for 4 to 5 months, and there is a, bulls and bears are to each other, this thing. But I think that what the yesterday close is, around 19 will prevail, and there will be a range of 19 to 21 for another 1.5 months till we can say March 15. And after that, I am looking somewhere around 21 to 23. And whether it is international market or it is domestic, I am not looking downward trade in this actually. Domestic, there is of course no question of any southward trend. We will have some northward only. But our cost of production is also around 37.50, 39 average basis. And in Maharashtra still we are at 36, so 2 rupees below the cost of production. If it increase, that doesn't make any difference.
Well, yeah, absolutely. The cost of production has been rising, and we haven't seen the minimum selling price increase. And of course, the ethanol pricing also is something that the markets are awaiting at this point in time. So those two things still in abeyance. But Mr. Vithalani, also, how are you looking at the budget this time around? A lot of things when it comes to sugar as an industry do happen outside budget. But is there anything that you are looking forward to from the finance minister in this budget?
This finance ministry budget, we are looking particularly to, give support to the sugar industry, basis of ethanol price increase, MSP being introduced. That this was a cyclical commodity before 2014. Now it is no more cyclical, this thing, So that is there now. GDP is slowing down. The industry is in pain. The middle income group, small income group, they are also in pain. And I will wish that the way the stock exchange has crashed, government has to give some benefit on STT, or maybe some long-term and short-term, what percentage of taxes are there. That's not to touch. That things we are expecting from the finance minister. One
Okay.
thing more, I would like to say that 79.8 in sugar was the closing stock. We were 2 million ton higher, and production of 26.52 will give us a 34.5 availability, of which last year was consumption was 29.7. We are calculating as 29,
Okay.
and that export of around 10 million ton, which is already allowed. So 1 million ton. So we will left with 45 lakh ton. 45 4.5 is slightly hand to mouth,
Okay.
but that can be taken care.
All right.
All right, take that point. Thank you so much for joining in. You spoke about STT and, LTCG, short-term capital gain. The way the market's going, I don't think anyone has any gains for them to be paying any tax. But we take that point as well. But you've joined us on good time because the mid-cap index has now moved into the green. The Nifty doing extremely well, up over 200 points now. 220 points. The market's at the high point of trade. 1,100 points taken by the Nifty Bank itself. So all these indices surging, led by stocks that have been doing well all since morning, which is the financial space. So the banks leading the way ahead, and the financials as well. Shriram Finance now up 5%, Bajaj Finance up 4% as well. The small cap index still lower by about 1.5%, but has recovered dramatically from the lows as well. Take a short break, come back. On the other side, we have the team of Business Lunch take the market action ahead.